There are times in our society that we see pride overshadow talent. The latest example of this is by a great man named Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark is an NFL player that was near elite in football. I could classify him as elite. Many titles, many accolades individually and team wise. He even, after his career, went to ESPN and became a top rated analyst, winning all type of awards that usually aren't in the script for people with his upcoming. But his journey broke molds on many levels. He beat the odds. But it's one thing that outweighed his talent, which was pride. And I use his life, his journey, what he's going through to reiterate how I must stay within the threshold of pride. Because I am a prideful person. I really think a lot of myself, even when I'm broke. Like I just believe in a number of aspects and attributes of myself. So let's dive in. See, when you display certain characteristics leading towards pride, people stop hearing your messages and they start watching your attitude. And any little smirk, gesture, smell of pride really drives home the dislike for you. And I look deep in myself to harness any gesture, words that may incite this in other people. Because I'm not putting myself against others. Even though I overstand a lot of knowledge, sayings, and intelligence in the world today. Most of it is outdated rhetoric. So I have to watch how I, display it. Because it can be perceived as prideful gestures. Ryan Clark would be in a debate situation on the shows. And one of his tools that he would use he would point out to other analysts and people, man, you ain't played a game. I played the game. So how could you have an opinion that and it would immediately put people in a spiritual position to defend themselves against an onslaught of pride. It's as though other people, their opinion could not weigh on the level of his opinion because he has played. Which from a certain biased view, he's correct. Hey, y'all ain't played. Other athletes can feel the same. Even most fans can feel the same way. Oh man, yeah, he played the game. He been in halftime bleeding, getting ready to go out there to have, he understands it, which is true for me also. But I know it's very important not to belittle another professional that is basically your teammate, your partner. But I know a lot has got out of hand. Another thing that I may seem to be defending Ryan Clark on is the banter that goes back and forth between a lot of analysts over the years. Shaq and Barkley, to name one. It's a lot of analysts and debates that even in the podcasting world and social media influencers that people go back and forth to raise the ratings. But for some reason, Ryan Clark was put under a certain judgment. Maybe it's the people he showed these prideful examples to. I can't call it, but I know I see it many times where people say, "Oh, you never won a championship. How could you speak? You didn't have no comment." Charles Barkley and Shaq. I seen and heard this comment many times. So, in my personal opinion, I would not have fired, and I did not like to see this man be fired. This young man is great, but I don't own the company. And there's certain shot callers that see something in your character, certain in your attitude, or you disrespect the wrong person, and it all comes to a head. I don't look down on others that didn't come from where I came from. So I believe that I'll be okay on that aspect. Someone could be from suburbia, and I wouldn't say, "You ain't from the hood, you ain't never been to jail," or like I'm good there. But when it comes to understanding our existence, the world, God, so on and so forth, I believe I am the pinnacle of understanding of these things. And it's like, how do I handle these conversations and teaching moments with humility? With so many misconceptions and miseducations and deceptions that is our reality today, I must maintain a humble stance. Is this Ryan Clark situation a moment we can learn from? Can we check it at the door before we get wrecked? What was the Das Effect saying? Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And that's what I am contemplating on the weekend of Ryan Clark being removed from his position at ESPN. Please comment below. What, like, are you seeing aspects that you can apply to your character, your personality as you move forward? I mean, it's very important that we don't maintain a level of being a puppet, just saying all the right things, and I'm not going to go outside of certain boundaries. We got to be real. And that's one thing that, not one thing, but that's one of the things that I appreciated so much in Ryan Clark. We must authenticate our character, our personality. We have too many clones, too many puppets, too many people that are imprinted by other people. So, I would like to say I didn't mean anything disrespectfully if you took it that way, Mr. Ryan Clark. And you gonna land on your feet. You gonna never get took off your feet. You good. It's us that's trying to climb. But I understand the lesson I could learn from your journey. Peace.